Hello, and welcome back, my happy little campers, to another edition of Limited Magic for Limited Brain Cells. As always, I'm your host, the Gifted Grifter, and I am more than qualified on the Limited Brain Cells front, so we'll do some limited magic today. Let's jump over to Arena here. And last time, I think it was during Midweek Magic, so we did a little bit of a lot of bit of the Omniscience draft. We tried the artifacts and we did an MKM. I think our MKM went pretty well. However, our artifacts did not. So because of that, we're going to do the artifacts again. Because what's life without a little torture? Alright, Goblin Engineer. Enters the battlefield and you search your library for an artifact card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. Sacrifice an artifact. Turn target artifact card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I could see that being good. I don't know that I'm first picking that. 4/3 for 4. Ooh-wee. Night Sweet's Revenge enters the battlefield. Create a food token. Foods you control have tapped to add grain. Interesting. I'm not really crazy about anything in here, honestly. Could see maybe taking the Bloom Hulk and then trying to kind of go modular. That could be pretty good. Otherwise, I'm looking just at the rare because it is a search. But I imagine there are probably some fun things we can do with this, so we'll see if we can't suss those out. Journal, beginning your upkeep, investigate, sacrifice 3 clothes, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay, that's interesting. Captain Storm always catches my eye. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. That seems like that could be really good in this sort of set. The artifact lands are indestructible, though, right? Yeah, so you can't blow up lands. Fiery Intervention actually seems really good in this set. I'm between Storm or the Shaman. I mean, the Cloud Guard is tempting too, just because of 2 bodies, 1 card. But I think we're going to take the Shaman. Might not end up going that way, but it seems really good. 5 damage to target creature. Planeswalker loses indestructible until end of turn. Just a 1/1 lifelink for 1 that can pump other things seems pretty good. A punch seems pretty good. Just some sort of removal. That's kind of what I'm leaning here, is just the Epic Confrontation or the Salvo. The fact that this pumps a little bit is kind of why I'm leaning that way. This is probably better, though. I don't have to have a creature on the field to cast the Salvo. Second Salvo, Tough Cookie is pretty good. The Guard... Whenever you cast a spell other than your first spell each turn, put a +1/+1 on that Arcbound tracker. That seems like it could be real good. I'm between that or the cookie so far. Hamlet Glutton was good back in its time. I think I take the cookie here. Cookie just is so good. It fuels itself. Exile target creature, then proliferate. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your card, you can draw a card, discard. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Scream Puff is pretty good. Otherwise, we're looking at Fiery Intervention. Either between the Koi or the Fiery Intervention here. We've already taken quite a bit of red, so I'm probably going to keep leaning that direction. Might regret that, but we'll see. Nice little blue draw spell there. Another Cloud Guard. Tempting Apple. It's also an Iron Apprentice. I don't hate the Iron Apprentice, honestly. Probably either the Guard or the Apprentice here. More tempted by the Apprentice just because we can put that in anything we take. I should have probably taken the Guard. This is pretty good. Thraben Inspector is real good. There's also a green fight spell still in here, which is real tempting. Haven't seen a whole lot of good green be going around. We might pick that up here. So we've got a Byway Courier. It's just an acceptable 3-drop. Otherwise, Emergency Weld is good. Not really crazy about Candy Trail, but it's not bad. But I think we just take the green card here in case we are heading that route. I do like the Mutt. The Mutt's real tempting. There's also Night of Sweet's Revenge, which I don't necessarily know how much food we're going or how big we want to go. Whereas the Mutt we know is going to get in. What do you do? Enters the battlefield, investigate. Enchant land has tap 2 to add 1 of any color. Might take that. I don't know that I would necessarily be playing the Crusher. Could take the land as well on the off chance, but if we do end up splashing, it's nice to have that. The Skinner came back. That seems really good. I don't know that we have a whole lot of ways to trigger that. Alright, this Skyguard feels... feels bad. We're going to take the Mutt, though. I don't know that we have any other mirrors, but we'll take that. Blink Moth Nexus is real tempting. We got another Sunder Shaman, which is also real tempting. Can't attack or block. I just support 2. Interesting. Piece of removal here if we wanted to look at black, but I don't. It feels a little late to be doing that, truthfully. For each other modified creature, which I don't know that we have a whole lot of that right now. I mean, truthfully, I don't even know that we're playing red. I think I might just take the Scavenger, because we know we're green. Okay, Brybridge Tracker's nice. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, create a 1/1. Okay, that seems really good too. There's also a Welding Sparks, which is a nice piece of removal, but I think we are definitely diving into the green here. What are you? Okay, improvise though. Could be, well, you know, could be real tempting. What, on turn 1, 2, 3? So on turn 3, you're almost there. Okay. What else are we looking at? There's our Argothian Sprite. I don't know that we necessarily are looking at that. I'm not gonna lie, the greed in me wants to take the Barricade Breaker. I don't think it's good, but maybe we are looking at going towards black and we take the Witch here. So the Witch can be pretty good. Otherwise, could be looking at the fish there, but Essence Extraction, if we are starting to look at the black route, which, I mean, there's really hasn't been a whole lot of red coming our way. Nothing in green here, so just at face cost. I mean, Foundry Inspector could be good. Essence Extraction is kind of what I'm looking at. It feels awkward if we don't end up going the black route, but I think that's kind of our best pick there. Weldfast Engineer. Target artifact creature you control gets +2/+0. That could be just a decent splash, too. I'm looking at either Scream Puff or Fen Hauler. I like the idea that Fen Hauler can potentially get in a little easier and can come out a little earlier. Scream Puff is guaranteed to be 4 and can make some make some food. We've got Fierce Witch Stalker. Enters the battlefield, create a food token. 4/4 trample. Just seems like good stats. Otherwise, there's a Blood Fountain. Don't know that I'm exactly looking at that. Truthfully, I think I'd rather just take the 4/4 with trample for 4. There's also the Epic Confrontation here, which isn't a terrible pick. Just looking at our removal, it's not too deep. Might take a land here. Not a whole lot we're looking at otherwise. I don't mind a Bone Splitter. Bone Splitter might not be terrible. Yeah, let's take the Bone Splitter. We've got a fair amount of 1 and 2 drops that could be pretty good. So here we've got a Foundry Screecher or another Hollow Scavenger. Scavenger is probably better. I like the Screecher just for the evasion though and the flying, but Scavenger's probably the better pick. I don't know that we're playing any of these. We'll pick up a Renegade map just on the off chance that well, let's take the Shaman. We do have Weirding Wood. If we want to end up splashing the Shamans, I'm taking this. This seems like it could be good. Not holding my breath on that, but here, probably take this Sprite. I don't know that we'll play it, but we'll take the 4-drop on color. A second Weirding Wood. So, I mean, if we want to play these, we probably can. They seem really good in this sort of format. Lizard Blades. Double Strike. Equipped creature has Double Strike. That is real tempting as well. That seems like something actually might be worth splashing. But we do have Greta here, which seems pretty good with what we've got going on. We've got 1, 2... What else do we have for food? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we've got quite a few 6. Quite a few ways that we can be making food. So probably Greta is our pick here. Annihilating Glare is pretty good too, which might actually be our pick here. I don't love it. I don't love passing Greta, but we don't have a whole lot in the form of removal, which if my last time playing this was any hint of what I need to be doing, I should probably take more removal. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Create a human, create a food, and then put X+1/+1 counters. This could potentially end up being more than just the 1/1 that it tends to be for me, so we'll take that for now. Gaia's Gift would be a pretty good trick for us. There's not a whole lot else here we're looking at. I mean, maybe Mirror Enforcer, but we're not heavy into artifacts. There's also an Iron Apprentice. Mishra's Research Desk might not be terrible. What else do we got? Scrapwork Cohort. Not really crazy about that. Emergency Weld might not be bad either, but I like being proactive versus retroactive. +1/+1 counter. Gets +1/+1 for each oil counter on it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, control. So it's just evolve. That's pretty decent for a 1-drop. Nothing else we're too terribly looking at. Maybe a Juggernaut, but I think our 4s are pretty solid, honestly. I like that. It's good if you... Oh, did it? Why does it always do this? Oh, Magic. You've screwed me again. Here, I think probably take the emergency weld. I'm not going to drag it. Last time I tried dragging it and I got a different card. Could also take maybe the Slagwoods Bridge if we wanted to toss in the Sunder Shamans. I don't know that we are necessarily looking at that at this point. Another Epic Confrontation. Extra pieces of removal. Happy to see that. We can get out our Weirding Woods. Alright, now what are we looking at? I mean, there's not a whole lot here for us. If we wanted to play the vehicle, we could play that, and that would be okay, but I think in that case we'll take the land. Land's always good. Interesting. I don't know that Proliferate will ever really come to play, but the Vork is pretty good. Another Gaia's Gift. Otherwise, we're just taking a land, but this might actually get played, especially we could get out the Bone Splinter. Another Witch, too. Don't mind that whatsoever. So we'll have a few cuts to make here. Potentially cutting the Mysteries. Maybe Welcome to Sweet Tooth and Bone Splitter. That would put us back to 23. Here, probably just take the Iron Apprentice, honestly. I don't know that we'll play 2, but we'll take it. We'll have to look at what we have for Delirium, too. We'll take that. And another one of those, which we definitely aren't playing 2 of those. So we'll have to take a look at what we have. Delirium-wise, Skinner might get cut over the second Apprentice. Little disappointing Greta didn't come back, but kind of figured that might happen. This is cute, but I feel like it takes too much work to really get going. And if we're doing that, really the only... So what are ways that we can get Delirium for the Skinner? And I don't think there's a whole lot. So we've got Artifact Creature, Sorcery, 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 couple of Instants, and 1 enchantment, which we're considering getting rid of. There's really not a whole lot that mills us or anything. So yeah, I think I might get rid of... Well, Welcome to Sweet Tooth might come back in. I don't know that I care for Bone Splinter. We don't really have a whole lot of ways of removal or anything to kind of punch that damage through. Byway Courier is just kind of okay. Honestly, I could see cutting both of them. Maybe putting back in either Welcome to Sweet Tooth or the Bone Splitter. Kind of feel like if we put Welcome to Sweet Tooth back in, we should put the Skinner back in, though, as well. And it's not like the Skinner isn't bad. I mean, it comes in, it gives a creature +1/+1. I mean, I guess it does have similar effects to the Apprentice, with the exception of it can put it on anything rather than itself when it comes in, and it might get an upside. What would I want to take out for Welcome to Sweet Tooth? Because we do have quite a bit of food making, right? And that's what it does. +1/+1 counter, where X is the number, is 1 plus the number of foods. So this would be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of food, so honestly, Welcome to Sweet Tooth is pretty good, unless we get real hungry early. Maybe a Sprite. I'm also considering maybe throwing in 1 red just to be able to bring back Scrapwork Mutt if we want. We could also potentially just cut the Mutt, maybe put in Bone Splitter and not worry about a red source. You know, it coming in and doing it once is pretty good. Puts us at 14-9. One of those is making a creature, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll try this. Again, I don't think I did this draft the best I could. Still don't quite understand the artifact format, the remix. I don't. I admit it. I don't. I don't know how to evaluate these cards. But that's alright. If we get trounced here, we can switch over to MKM. Maybe Arena's trying to be real nice to us. It knows we got just utterly destroyed last time. It's like, hey, maybe we could be a little nicer to this dude. I'd appreciate it, truthfully. All this seems pretty bad, but I think we hold on to it. We do have a Vork. It'll get us another land. We can get it back if they do something with it. A couple pieces of removal. It's definitely not the fastest hand in the world, but I think we'll survive at least 3 turns. Even better. What do we pitch here? Real tempted just to pitch the Confrontation. Could throw the land. Worst comes to worst, we get another land. Okay, now I feel like that was probably the wrong thing, but, you know, here we are. Really didn't want to get rid of my removal. Maybe I was supposed to get rid of the Vorak because we can get it back with the weld. Can't block, huh? I mean, I could kill it. How do you come back? Exile another creature card from your graveyard. They fight. I would lose my creature, though. That seems bad. So we'll just come in. We will make a 1/1. We will try and counter aggressive your aggressiveness. That's a thing, right? Sure. Alright, phone. Yeah, you got it. No blocks. Sure. Ramp is always good. Hey, a third land is nice. So here, we could fight and then swing in. Nothing else makes food, does it? Not really. Alternatively, we could play the Vorak, add a counter, or find a land. Nah, I like staying aggressive. I like cutting off their ramp. Oh, not the squirrel again. Tax blocks create food. Sure. We didn't get another black source, so that's real cool. So we could attack here and then look for a land. I don't hate that. Okay, that's what we want. We want our second black source for the essence extraction. Allows us to play the apprentice as well. That's good. I like that. Rude. Man, for 2 mana, and here I am with essence extraction. Gotta have a trick or something, huh? Whenever you sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Ravenous Squirrel. Okay, so it only goes on itself. Don't have it. Force them to have it, but don't have it. Cool. Yep. Essence Extraction is an instant. Gaia's Gift is also an instant. We also have Emergency Weld. Could go back and get our Scrapwork Mutt if we so wanted. I think we come in though. And pass the turn. We can extraction something. Because we're not dead even if they find a way to counter it. We're close. But we're not. Man, this squirrel's so good. Little known fact. This squirrel here, you're thinking, wow, that's a messed up squirrel. Squirrels are omnivores, and they will eat snakes. And birds. People too, I imagine, if we gave them the chance. Sure. I think we take the damage here. We don't do this until after. Yeah, because there's a chance they have a pump there of some sort. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so we can still kill their squirrel. So now, is their squirrel really the concern? The fact that they gain life and draw a card just sucks. Is there any way we can win next turn? Not that I'm seeing. Well, we're going to get rid of the Salvager. Because we could weld, we'll get a creature. Could get the Vorak back, which would give us 2 blockers and hit for 5. I don't hate that. I think we decline here. Smack him in the face for 5 and hope and pray. Thoughts and prayers? Oh, that's so bad for us. I think that's just game then, isn't it? Yep. Unfortunately. Man, that's too bad. That really was like one of the one ways they could have beaten us out. Dang. Apple's no joke. Put up a good fight, though. We got him to 2. I definitely think tossing that land was probably the wrong call. I think tossing the Vorak would have been better looking back on it because we had the emergency weld to bring it back. That's all right. Learning experience. All right. Frost Hippo. Don't love it, but being on the play, I think we can keep it. Drop us a bone splitter. GG. We lose. I see your 1-1 and raise you a 2-2. 3-3? This ain't fair. How am I supposed to get through that? Here I don't mind equipping this, coming in, and then dropping the mutt. Probably discarding the squad. Because right now we don't have any way to play it. Man, they were willing to sacrifice their crabs. I mean, the only downfall is as if we get 4 and we... Well, I mean, this is the same, right? So we'd get 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd be able to then cast the hauler, but we're looking for a land either way. So yeah, as long as we play smart now, we can get a 5-5 out. Turn 5. Which doesn't sound all that impressive in today's era of Magic, but hey, you know, you take what you can get. Probably should have attacked with the mutt there. I doubt they would have been willing to trade it off. So then they get 0 value on the +1/+1 counter, but it's alright, you never know what someone will think, so... And I want to make sure I get this out next turn. Sure, sure. No doubt, no doubt. If I drop this, we'll have 1, 2, 3, no, so... Do this main phase. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm okay with coming in with everything. Keep being aggressive. Yeah, I was going to say, it's likely that they'll trade off for the Skinner. But the secret is, we don't really have a whole lot of ways to take advantage of the Skinner. It was just a more expensive Iron Apprentice. Gross, but sure. I think we put this on the mutt and then just swing in with everything. Okay, sure. Get behind that. Now we've got a 6/4 trample. A build your own 6/4 trample for 5, essentially. 6 if you count the 1 cost for the bone splitter and 1 cost for the equip, but you know. Potato, tomato. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we just swing out here and win. Cool. Look at that. We got to gold 2. You know, we've still yet to see you, Tough Cookie. Be nice if you showed up. Like, not to make the cookie feel pressured, but it'd be nice. Um, you know, this isn't the worst thing I've seen. I think I'll keep it. Opponent goes first, which feels a little bad. What do you do? First strike. Gee. Jesus. What's better? I think making the food is better here. The off chance they drop swamp, try and rip the creature from our hand. It's protected now. Gross. Okay, GG. Got it. An artifact? I thought it had to be 2. Jeez, that's gross. Man, we are gonna be struggling this game. Not gonna lie. Yep. Create a map. Thankfully that's on cast, not just at entering. Oy vey. Can we stem the bleeding, or is it too late? This is Ward 2. This is a fight. Man. Yeah, we are. Okay, what does this do? Put it into your hand. Okay. They got 2 lands, so no concern of immediate removal. Okay. Can we 7, 8, 9? Yeah, we know blocks here. We did not get a second green source, so that's real cool. So we could Iron Apprentice. If we fight the 4/4, takes our whole turn. I don't love that. At this point, we honestly might have to fight the 1/1 in the air. Which isn't great. And put this on the Scavenger, just in the hopes that we can trade with the Automaton. Have to chump the Toolcraft Exemplar. Cool. Fun, fun, fun for everyone. Wait, what did that do? Target creature can't be blocked. Alright, that was cool. Okay, we've got like 5 or 6 creatures under 2, right? Or 2 or less. Could we get some of those? Preferably, you know, in our opening hand. Let's double check that. Let's double check. Maybe I got rid of them and forgot. Which is possible. I know I did cut one scrap work mutt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5. Theoretically 6. Just unlucky. No, I love being, you know, drafting and losing 3 matches in less than an hour. I know we don't have a whole lot of removal, but man, I guess when 2 of them needs creatures. And to be fair, in this day and age, losing the coin flip is bad. Probably need to keep that in mind more. I should have probably mulliganed it. Opponent goes first. We've got a couple of 2s, a couple of pieces of removal. We don't have any green land, though. We're on the draw. I trust you. I trust you, Shuffler. Shuffler, you got one more chance. Thank you. Cute. We could just get rid of it. Just sacrifice our food token. Because that is kind of rather annoying. Please go away. Now our cookie will smack you for 2. I guess alternatively I could have given the cookie a +1/+1. Is that better than leaving up Gaia's Gift? In white, I guess I'm not too terribly worried. We'll just make a second 2/2. Cool. Super cool, man. Yeah. Ah, there's the second color. Sure, get yourself a 4-3. I think we come in with Gaia's, or come in with the tracker, leaving up Gaia's gift. And then we can turn our clue into a 4-4 if need be. Yeah, I think we're alright with that. Do we go back and get our Briar Bridge tracker? I mean, are we doing anything else? Not really. I think so. Uses our mana a bit better. At this point, I think we're absolutely happy to trade off a Skinner for their Inspector. We could tracker, but I think it's just better to use our mana efficient, get us food, get us a 4-4 trample, keep on the offensive. Well, that seems bad for us.
This will end badly for you.
Yeah, it sounds it.
More power.
My cookie. How sad. I was gonna eat that. Yeah? Okay. Oh, each opponent's upkeep. But you know, if they want to trade it off for their 2 creatures that can actually do something, I think I'm okay with that. Otherwise, I'm happy to get Tezzeret out of here. He's a problem. Yeah, like I say, I'm okay with that. Do we have any? We might, you know. Let's try that. Let's see if there's anything we could draw here, maybe. Nope. Because I think we've got 2 of the Gaia's gifts. Now, do we play tracker, leaving up food activation? I don't think so. I think we want to get a little big here with our menace creature. I guess we can play our land and leave food up too still. Yes, please. Alternatively, I could have put it on the Skinner. Skinner would have threatened a kill on
You should just
Tezzeret, but I think it's better. I'm gonna hold on to that food for now. We do have a couple things like that. Target player. Okay, okay. Well, we're still gonna try and take out old Tezzy boy. Yeah, figured they'd probably let him die.
You think you have won?
Play all this fun stuff. We can shoot him for 2. Well, that is unfortunate for them. Yep. I was gonna say that is not gonna leave a lot of options for them. Opponent goes first, but we've got a couple of 2-drops. I think we keep this. Drop our forest, make a food, drop the tough cookie. third land would be nice, however. You know, I'd even considered cutting a land just because our top end really isn't that high up. Like, really, it's 4. The only one I think higher than that is the Fen Hauler, which we can improvise out. And here we are, struggling to get our land drops. Boy, that's a tough cookie. Leave my cookie alone. Yeah, you know I ain't blocking that. Might do the Brybridge Tracker next turn. Yep, make yourself a 1/1. Yeah, I think we just Tracker here and pass the turn. I mean, we could come in. I don't know what they could have. Why not? Let's find out. They got it, they got it. Yeah, they don't got it. Get the damage in where we can. Essence Extraction there is nice. What are you? Enters the battlefield under control. Gets +2/+0 trample till end of turn. That's real annoying. And because of such, I think we'll eat it. Come in with a 4/3 you'll probably trade for. But you've only got 2 cards in hand. I think I'm okay with that. Obviously, you'll be able to bring your mutt back in, but that'll be a temporary thing. Our life total's sitting pretty good. It'll help smooth out your draws, which would be nice for you, I'm assuming, but again, we'll take those 2-for-1s when we can get them. If this dies, you make a 1/1. Okay, okay. I see you, but what if, and listen, I'm just spitballing here. We attacked with a food. But what if food fight? And we still have a 1/1. Oh, so rude. It's instant. Should have attacked first, because I would have blocked, and then you could have goozled me out of a +1/+1 counter. Now I'm just not going to block. So we could Confrontation and Skinner? I don't know that I love that, though. Maybe we could Skinner, swing in for 2, see what they do, and then Confrontation, leave up Clue if need be. I don't hate that, actually. It's going to let us keep getting in. We're probably going to take 4 next turn. Alternatively, we could actually... Confrontation actually gives us Delirium. So we might Confrontation... What? Ornithopter? Just to get it out of the way. Takes a creature off their board. And now we can... put it on the Skinner itself. We can kind of block these 2/1/1s. However, if they start coming in, I think at that point they're going to be portraying some sort of trick, which I'd rather them have to find the removal for Skinner versus us giving it to them. Yeah, that's what we like to see. I'm going to main phase play out the Witch Stalker here because I want to come in with the Apprentice. If it dies, I'd rather put the counters on the Stalker. Yeah, I imagine they're okay with trading here because they'll get to pump up their flyer a little bit, but their flyer versus my Trampler. I think my Trampler's a little bigger. Just saying. But, you know, it ain't all about size. Yeah, we'll put 1 more on here because then it attacks profitably through their 3 creatures they currently have. What's real nice is we've got, what, 8 damage sitting here with our Sweet Tooth Witch. Really? For Xaxes. How rude. Yeah, we play this because then we can play out both our creatures this turn. No attack. Our Skinner's got more value sitting back. Now that's rude. Good, but rude. Ooh, I don't know that you could really get away with that, but sure. Because if they double block, we shoot them for what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 2, 4. Yeah, I needed to play that land first. It's fine. We can still come in with the Scavenger. Might actually... Oh, sure. We're going to play the land first. Activate the clue now. Yeah. We're basically telling them we got lethal. So we're going to make another food. We'll hit them for 2 at end of turn. So they got to win this turn or we win. Hello. Hello, kitty. Artemis has joined us if you hadn't noticed. Yeah, go sit in your chair. Please leave my phone cable alone. Okay, so they got nothing in hand. So we just have to not die. I think we can manage. You coming back? Go on. Thank you for hanging out and being so cute. No. Nope, that's not what we want to do. We want to activate the witch. Would you kindly eat this food and die? Sweet Tooth Witch for the win. That one was a bit of a close one. That first loss we had was pretty close too. Improvement from last time, and that's what we're after. Yeah, this seems actually really good. Especially Tough Cookie into Welcome to Sweet Tooth, right? We can't do Welcome to Sweet Tooth first. No, we could actually do Welcome to Sweet Tooth first. So we might do that. Sure. But what if 1/1? We're getting all aggressive with it, huh? So this is a little dicey. They could easily have a piece of removal, yep, for our cookie, at which point the end of Welcome to Sweet Tooth does nothing. But that's alright. We had to get a little aggressive with our blocks, I think. I don't know that I really want to discard anything right now, so I think I'll just play the Sprite, leaving up Gaia's Gift. Because it does give hexproof, right? Yeah. Reach, trample, hexproof, indestructible. Gaia is making sure you are not going anywhere. Got the removal for it. If we draw a land, we can actually play our Fenhauler next turn, which is pretty good against what it looks like their setup is right now. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. So yeah, this should put them on the back foot a little bit. Helps that they're missing land drop, but 5/5 that can't be blocked by artifact creatures will make a big difference for us. Like this guy. Can't touch it. Enters the battlefield. Yeah, well, they lost out on that, and I'm okay with that. Oh, Tough Cookie got exiled. That's right. Dang it. I was like, can we go back and get Tough Cookie? And we cannot. Come in with 8 here. I'm probably gonna ditch the emergency weld. There's nothing we can get out with it right now. So anything relevant's better than, you know, a dead card in hand. Yeah, that was all it took. 2 creatures that can't be really blocked by what this set is all about. Probably helped, though. Zucker Power. We're on the play. I think I keep this. Got something to do turn 1. We've got a piece of removal if they get real aggressive with us. We've got a creature on 3, a creature on 4. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad. I'm not worried about that. If we get really worried, if they, you know, drop a bunch of pumps into it or something, we can eat our food to gain a little life back. Yeah, we'll take 1. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't love that they're ramping, but that's fine. I'm okay with dropping our 3/2 then at this point. Now we've got 2 pieces of removal online. Ornithopter of Paradise. Oh, that's gross. Yep, that needs to die immediately. Like yesterday. I think... I think we come in. They're not likely to block. Which means we can get in for 5. I mean, they might chump with the Thraben Inspector. Do I care about trading it? I don't know that I do. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. Because it's just a trade. And it takes, what, 5 to get that back on? Yeah. Leaves us Essence Extraction up in case they get real pumpy or they try and re-equip that. We can eat whatever they put it on, and we get to basically eat their whole turn. Okay, well, they're not doing that. They're drawing a card. Cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt. Take the 1. I think I'm going to extract their Ornithopter of Paradise here. If they've got the 5th land, they'll just have it, but... Play Ironwork Apprentice. I think we just make the 1/1 here. Yep, that's pretty gross. No blocks, we'll take 4. However, it does make 4/3, so this will hit this pretty well. And I think we'll swing with... well... I don't think we swing with everything, because that's going to be a 3/4. Guy's Gift is only going to put a 1 on it. Does this give Trample too? Just double strike, okay. You gonna put it on my creatures? That'd be really nice. I think we may have lost. Thank you? What? Okay. I'm gonna come in with everything. I don't know if they misclicked there or what happened. I'm a little confused, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna use our Gaia's gift there. It's a little scary being, you know, defenses down on everything. And them having 5 cards in hand. But if we can keep them off double strike, the longer the better. That's pretty gross, pretty gross. That damn apple. So we do have 1 hit for the emergency weld, but I think we're going to come in with creatures here. Yeah, if they keep want to, you know, keep doing that, I'm okay with that. I think I go get our Hollow Scavenger. Just makes sense. No reason to hold this in our hand. Make a food and play it this turn. We've been pretty aggressive with our choices. I don't think we want to let up yet. Especially if they're only getting 1 creature a turn down. We're okay with that. Well, rude, rude. Sure, you get a 3/3. I think we come in with everything but our 1/1 here. If they want to block the Iron Apprentice, we'll happily put that counter on something more relevant. Like our Menace creature. We'll pass turn. I don't think I'll eat the food here, but we'll see. Can't block the Menace creature, so we might actually have to. I did not think of that. This doesn't give it plus anything, though, does it? No. Cool. So that's good. Okay, rude, but okay. Yep. Now you got yourself a 5/5. Oh, okay. Aggressive. I like it. So the only problem is next turn we need to be able to block that booger. Because we will be taking 10 potentially otherwise. So we can, yeah. I still like this attack. I like hitting them for more. Because we're going to get another food. We're going to be able to play another creature. We'll still have mana left up to be able to eat the food. If they do find removal, we're sitting okay. They need to find something relevant here. Otherwise, I think we have it on the crack back. Okay, that is relevant. It's not nothing. They can't afford to come in, though. Sure, draw a card. See if you find anything for 2. I'm hoping not. Cool. Oh, you can't do that. Okay, they figured it out. My turn. Oh, we just win. On the spot. We'll force feed you some poisoned jello. Beautiful. Beautiful. That witch has come in clutch a couple of times now. Love to see it. I do not hate this. We've got a 1, we got a 2, got a couple of 3s. Alright, now do we make the food or do we play the bone splitter? I like getting our bone splitter out. I don't know that that's the right call, but that's what we're going to go with. Cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt. Sprite. Chromatic Star, man. Seems good. Yep, seems good. No blocks. Our opponent is going to be aggressive, huh? I don't love that. Alternatively, we could get rid of one of these. I don't know if that's the right call either. You're a sorcery speed piece removal, huh? Yeah, I think that's probably... Get rid of this. Sacrificing the food. We can trade the sprite if need be. Because unfortunately, getting aggressive for us here doesn't do a whole lot when they've got a bunch of lifelink on the battlefield. Yep, Ornrithopter. Oh man, they're getting aggressive with that crab. Yeah, I'm not against that, because we can play... you know, let's play the tracker. (6-3) with Vigilance seems better than a 5-2 with Vigilance. Oh, does this tap it down? Yep, sure does. They'll buy themselves some turns. Yeah, we'll leave it on the tracker for now. Yeah, go searching for something. Okay, that's pretty good. Fix your draws, be able to make some 4/4s. They're way up there in life. Man, that's annoying. Probably tap down the tracker, I imagine. We will Scavenger, and we will Witch. Just gonna get real aggressive all up in your face. Got a lot of work to do, so let's try and get to it, shall we? Sure, got yourself a 4/4. Seems good. I don't know that that's where I would go with that one. Honestly, I'd probably target my own Ornithopter just so I can keep triggering the 4/4. But, you know, to each their own. This allows me to make another food. Let's move this over here now. And I'd like to move to attack. Sure. Granny staying at home. You know, counter spells exist. Let's play our land. And we'll pass turn. Got a bunch of food we can eat. We can draw a card. All kinds of good things. You gonna put that axe on the Ornithopter? Ornithopter. Sure. I will trade the tracker for your Malcator. Cool. I like to see that. Let's go to attack. Odd that you didn't move the bone splitter back over. We will activate this. And Tamio's out of oil, right? Sure is. Yep, immediately cashing in that for a card. I think they are running out of steam as well. Sure. We can just hardcast Fenhauler. We don't die immediately, do we? Nah. Let's make them do some math. Yeah, I think you have to block both the scavengers, don't you? Maybe it didn't matter how you blocked. Because now you're just taking 9. Beauty. Just like we wrote it up. Cool. Man, that's 6 now. And we're up to plat? Whew, I did not expect that with this draft. Yeah, I'm having so much fun. Oh man, now we're being paired way up though. I don't love this, but we do have a couple of 2s. We've got pieces of removal for them. Let's find out how bad our butts get kicked. Okay. I think we might be ditching this Fenhauler actually and looking for a 3rd land. Beautiful. Just like we wrote it up. Apparently Boros is the way to go, because I think most of our matches have been Boros today. Or against Boros. Lion Sash is pretty good. Can eat, what, 1 thing, making it a 2-2. So we might want to confront it now, before it gets out of hand. And then we'll hit for 3, which is more than their 2. Yep, that's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. We were hoping to pull it back out, but just wasn't in the cards. Next turn, depending on what they do too, we have Brybridge Tracker potentially sacrificing the token to exile with Glare, or destroy with Glare. Gross. Definitely gonna come in here and see what they do. Probably nothing. Might actually exile this booger, because that's gonna get out of hand fast in this format. And then we can fight the Justiciar later. Cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt. Sure, sure, sure. I don't love that, so I think no blocks here. Okay. Not exactly how I wanted to use that fight spell, but the chief needs to go. Don't love Boros having 3 cards. 2 more than us. Cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt. What is this? Man. Oh. Easy trade, please. Yes, absolutely. All day or day. I think we just come in with a tracker. Deal. And then we bring it back and replay it with the weld. Yeah, I was gonna say right, because they can only do this twice. Maybe 3 times. Shouldn't kill us. Fingers crossed. The Arcbound Whelp seems really good. I mean, just the modular deck seems really good. I guess that's why we're seeing a lot of it, but... Damn, could you stop? I think this is it, too. I think this is final boss territory. Cool. Real cool, fam. Love it. I don't know what we're looking for. Because they just move that over and we lose, right? Basically. Yeah. Theoretically. We gotta leave 2 lands up to eat the food. We don't have anything that benefits from proliferates. We'll just go get another land. And pass ye olde turn. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, we can't do anything about it. I mean, at this point, eating the food really doesn't do anything for us. It's a 2/2 that they can pump 3 times that we can't interact with. So I think we just shoot them with it and see if we can't find an answer. Hey, you know what's not an answer? A forest. Okay, that's still not an answer. Not at this point. If we would have drawn that first, it would have been. Well, no, because this still has summoning sickness. Huh. I think we just come in with the team. We don't have anything. Guess we could have played the cookie first to throw it, but I was hoping they'd just be like, this isn't lethal, and just take it. Yeah, that's game. Unfortunately, our out right now is them disconnecting. So you don't have reach, do ya? Sure don't. Alright, opponent, alright. No need to be showing off. Come on now. I mean, I guess to be fair, we do have... Yeah. No need for that. Come on, man. Don't be that way. That was 6, right? 6 and 3? That's better than I thought we were going to do. Take it.